To many people, the 10th Doctor is the definitive Doctor. When they think of Doctor Who, they think of David Tennant, which I think is quite interesting, because his portrayal doesn't line up with how I understand the Doctor. To me, the Doctor is very human, but he's very clearly an alien, more akin to Matt Smith's portrayal. The 10th Doctor blurs that line more than any other Doctor. When I watched the modern series last year, it was sometimes easy to forget that he was even a Time Lord. He definitely feels the most human to me, but that's also why I think Tennant's Doctor works so well, and why his character's journey is so compelling. In Tennant's run, the 10th Doctor undergoes a regression, and it's done really well, because it's not just a complete downward spiral. He doesn't just give in to his vices the first time something goes wrong, even if he gets dangerously close. The writers wear him down. They give a good person hope and take it away again and again until he finally has enough. In this run, the Doctor loses so much and still finds a way to keep doing good, but it clearly takes a toll on him, and we see the completion of this regression and its resolution in the final scene of the special, The Waters of Mars. This special sees the Doctor changing a fixed point in time by saving a space crew led by Captain Adelaide Brooke, which he shouldn't be able to do because of the potentially disastrous consequences for the timeline. But by this point, the Doctor doesn't care. He's gone through too much pain to accept that there are some things that are just out of his control, and he lets his ambition get the best of him. This is the Doctor at his worst, because he can't stand losing anyone or anything else, and the final scene is haunting to watch. For the first time, we see the Doctor talking like he's above the rules, like he's above others. He calls other members of the crew and other people he saved little people, and from that one phrase, you know just how far he's gone. A big part of his friendship with Donna in season 4 was him making her feel special when even she felt she wasn't. So going from that to where he is now is a really unsettling shift. And he keeps going further. In his mind, he's finally realized what to do with his power. Not just try to fix things, but to fix everything exactly how he wants it, because what he wants is best, and frankly, because he can. He's finally realized he is the Time Lord victorious, and he's ready to claim it. This is the Doctor at his lowest. He's lost his planet, his species, the one who gave him hope that things could get better, his best friend, and everyone else in his life. Now he understandably wants to take control. He wants to never feel that pain again, and he doesn't want anyone else to feel it either. He's taken matters into his own hands, given himself power that nobody should have, and completely let go of his restraint. Nobody can get in his way now. But when the Doctor is at the height of his arrogance, he gets humbled. Captain Brooke enters her home and kills herself in an act of defiance, of freedom. And can I just say, I respect this character so much. An unhinged Doctor tried to control her fate, and she had the guts to go against the most powerful being in the universe and prove him wrong. She is the resolution to the Doctor's regression. She shows the Doctor he can never have full control, and sets the fixed point right. Because of her, he realizes he's gone too far, and he snaps out of his ambition and arrogance. Now he's left alone once again, and all he can do is live with what he became and fear the consequences. This scene stuck out to me so much because of how chilling it is. It's the Doctor at his worst. It's the culmination of 3 seasons and 5 specials, 5 years of this character's journey. We've seen how hopeful he was with Rose, how suddenly that hope was ripped away, how he continued to lose people, Martha, Donna, and even more, and still tried to do good, in spite of the temptation to just let loose. And even in his worst moment, his intentions are still noble, just heavily misguided by his pain and his guilt. And that's why this regression works so well. He doesn't become a bad person, he just becomes more desperate, more willing to cross lines to achieve his goals, which do come from a good place, even if they have become severely warped. To me, that's the key to writing a good regression arc. The character should be a genuinely good person, they should keep pushing, keep trying to achieve their goals, even though the struggle becomes greater and greater. and they should keep struggling until they can't take any more. Only then should the character finally give in to their temptations, and then it will be understandably so. And when they're at their absolute lowest point, they can realize what they've done wrong, because they are a good person. They might have gone completely off the rails, but at heart, they are good. And then from there, who knows what happens to them. That's what makes Regression so captivating for me when done well. It's unnerving to see a good person being worn down and eventually succumbing to their struggle. It's made even worse by the fact that I can see why they chose to give in. They were pushed past their limit. And to top it all off, the uncertainty after the regression is resolved over what will happen to the character is so painful. Will they redeem themselves? Will they go even further? Or will they somehow just get away with it? This scene from Doctor Who encapsulates all of that. The tension of watching a good person give in to their worst instincts, crossing lines to achieve their goals, and when they realize what they've done, the suspense of what will happen to them next. Which is why it was my pick for the One Last Scene series.